recovery, a U-shaped recovery, an L-shaped, and maybe some other letter that we hadn't thought of. Now let's get the latest. We welcome Michelle Meyer. She's from Bank of America Merrill Lynch, head of U.S. economics. She joins us today. Michelle, thanks so much for joining Lisa and myself. So what's your thinking right now as to maybe the next couple of quarters of U.S. economic productivity going forward?
Sure. Hi, everyone, and thank you for having me. So, Q1 at this point, we already have January, February data with pretty good, all things considered. It was really before the shock hit the economy from the coronavirus. But the early March data has already shown softening. So for Q1, we think we'll have a slight positive, 0.5% growth. But we think Q2 is going to be really painful. We're looking for a steep drop in economic activity in the second quarter, with growth falling 12% on an annualized basis. Now, that is, that's a wow.
That's a wow.
And that's the biggest drop we will have seen in personal history. It goes back to 1958, where we had a 10% drop in an annualized basis. And frankly, it's not hard to get those types of numbers, considering the expense-rich economy right now is effectively shutting down. And we have a number of cities that have put in place quarantine efforts. Restaurants are closing, stores are closing. We've had a big wealth shock as well, given what's happened in the markets, and that tends to lead people to want to save more and spend less. The manufacturing economy has been hit, given that this is a global shock, and factories have been impacted, and the supply chain has been affected. So there are a number of components to the shock that are all kind of working together that generate a very weak economy in the next few months.
Next few months.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the question.
That's right. So Michelle, that's Q2. A lot of people are saying, okay, Q2, it is what it is. How about Q3 and 4? Is it a V? Is it a kind of a U? Is it a L? Is it all just contingent upon how this thing continues to spread?
So there's two variables we would look at to try to determine that, and then I'll talk you through that and what our basis is. So the first one, of course, is, as you said, how the virus spread. When do you see the peak and the rate of new infections? When does it start to look like we've reached the part of the curve where things are moving sideways in terms of infection rates, and actually people are starting to see
Good morning, guys.
on the other side. So it's hard to have any confidence about that, of course. But if you look at the timeline in China, you can make the case that perhaps by the end of April, maybe early May, we can be at that point, hopefully, if we take the right steps here to contain the virus. Now, the next thing you want to look at is policy response, right? We're going to see a very big shock to the economy if the private sector closes, right? So people will be without income, businesses will be without revenue. So the idea is, do you have a strong enough response from the federal government? Is there a big fiscal response to put money into the economy and offset that weakness? The other very important component is, will the financial system hold intact, right? That's what the Fed is really focused on right now. They want to make sure that there's market functioning, that there's liquidity in the treasury market, that there's a flow of credit. So in a sense, you can make the case that the Fed is worrying about the liquidity and credit crunch in the markets, and the federal government is worrying about credit in the real economy. And if both of those things, if they're successful in both of those, then yes, the recovery will happen. But of course, there's a lot of things that need to go right, and we need pretty aggressive measures here. Our baseline view is that we do start to see a turn higher in early summer. We think in the third quarter we will have positive GDP growth of 3%. Now you have base effects that are working more favorably, right? And that's such a big level shock is what we're expecting. Even incremental improvement on an annualized basis from quarter to quarter, you will see some growth. So I would say it's not a V-shaped recovery by our estimate, but it is a recovery.
One question that I haven't heard a lot talked about is the effect of the global slowdown on the United States. I mean, there is an idea, there was, at least when the trade war was heating up, the U.S. was somewhat isolated from it, or at least a little more immune than other economies, and yet we are hearing about supply chain disruptions that are ongoing. We're hearing about the slowdown that's in Europe right now, with the UK possibly extending their self-isolation or their social distancing policies. We don't know what that means, but through the end
which became global very, very quickly. And also the ability to see the flow of goods and services across borders, which we're not having right now, which creates a high level of inefficiency. So for the time being, you should be assuming that globally the economy is in a recession. It is across the board, and borders will be largely closed. But the hope is that once we get to the side, once the recovery starts, we can start to see a flow of goods again. We could start to see greater efficiencies, and what brought the global economy down, hopefully in the end, will help the recovery in the end.
Michelle Meyer, thank you so much for being with us. Stay safe and healthy. Michelle Meyer, head of U.S. Economics at Bank of America Securities, joining us. Really interesting to hear how different economic thinkers are even trying to get their heads around the potential ramifications.
We see BMRA dropping all the way down to $11. Gee, man, that's painful. I don't know if you guys are still holding that stuff. That's pretty messed up, though. That's yeah, that's pretty messed up.
We're going to have more on this. I'm Lisa Abramowitz with Pulse. We need Tom Keene. We are so glad to say we'll be coming back next week, back from vacation. This is Bloomberg Surveillance.
I missed a nice trade on GES yesterday. I saw it the day before. I was looking for stocks in the same sector, specialty retail, kind of like the same sector as Blue Apron, APRN. And I saw GES, and I figured that it could have been a good thing. And I missed it because I wasn't paying attention. GES, for me, I thought nothing was going to happen there, and very unfortunate. I missed it. I'm gonna be watching OXY today too. I'm not gonna be taking a short on APRN. Although it looks really good. Thank you, buddy. It's appreciated there. Got about a minute for the open. Taking off Bloomberg. Taking off Bloomberg. Let's try to focus on this thing today. We got 23 seconds. 23 seconds. Let's see how this works today. PIMI, IBIO, APRN, AMRX, APA, OXY. Kind of weird formation though on AMRX. I don't know. There's something weird in this thing. I don't know. I don't like it. BMRA dropping fast. Gonna let it run for a second here. I'm not gonna be taking any punches right away. I don't feel too comfortable about AMRX, but I will keep it on watch. Yesterday I missed a good trade on APA because I didn't pay attention. Oh Matthew, I feel so bad for you right now, bro. BMR8 is kicking hard. You were holding this thing thinking it was gonna go right back to the 20 or something like that, around 17 bucks yesterday. Now printing $9.65. This is no good. Okay, we have a hammer on the 5 on the AMRX. This company has some news in regards to the coronavirus thing. I see BLPH is gotta put it here. BLPH. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow, we missed that one. We missed that one. BLPH. What a move. What a move. Coming down now. Yeah, AMRX is not doing anything right now for me that I can trade. I'm not gonna short that one. Although it really looks good though. AMRX looks really good. Spread is actually good too. Getting a little bit of support around the 50 simple moving average on the 15-minute time frame. Watching IBIO. AMRX, watching AMRX. I'm closely watching AMRX bouncing off of the 50 simple moving average. Down already. Came down very clean and downtrend there from the 4s to about 350. So 50-cent move right out of the gates. It's actually an excellent move. $352 low. 404 was the open and the high. Pretty nice 50-cent move on AMRX. It's a possible bear flag pattern on the 1-minute time frame. Bit stacking at 380. Bit stacking at 380. 380. It's gonna push up. gonna push up here. A lot of buying. 386. There you go. It's gonna push up here. 390. Now it's gonna come back down right away. Close to the view at, but it seems like it's gonna reject it right there. Some follow through move down. Sellers are stepping in at 381. KBLPH just resumed. Yes. I figured my son was gonna do that to me. I was almost certain that he was gonna do that to me. AMRX keeps on coming down though. Pretty decent for the shorts here tonight. I mean, today, this morning. I'm not talking about tonight. MNK. It's not looking too clean right now. APA is dropping. APRN is dropping. OXY is dropping. Okay, so we got APA. Hold it. APA was halted on the way down there. Scanning to see what else is on play. APRN halted too. And BLPH. So a couple of holds this morning here. BLPH is not on play for me though. That's a little too overextended for me. I don't want to chase this one. I have no idea what the news are on this thing, and I most definitely will not chase it. Good morning. Yeah, that's pretty interesting how Google plays this type of stuff. Well, you gotta, you have to, you gotta see and look at the level 2 though. Level 2 would indicate you where the shorts are sitting. Most of the shorts, if there's no short sell restriction, will be sitting on the bid. And then you got to look at time and sales to determine if those orders that's sitting on the bid are not getting filled as a buy order or a sell order. Looking at time and sales to see if the orders sitting on the bid are getting filled as a sell or as somebody buying will actually show you if they're actually pushing the stock price down. Again, looking left to determine right. So you got to look at the bid and the ask. Shorts, if there's no short sell restriction, we'll be trying to be sitting on the bid because that will make the price already set up a lower price. Nobody's going to try to sit on the ass. Well, I wouldn't say nobody. Everybody has a different type of strategy. But then you have to look at the time and sales to see exactly where those orders are being filled. If there's a lot of selling pressure, because a lot of people could be trying to buy on the bid as well. So that's why time and sales, or reading the tape in general, level 2 and time and sales will come in play to show you exactly where the orders are getting filled. For those of you that are interested, again, let me just go back real quick. I don't have a lot of time to do this, but I'm gonna put the Discord link right there for those of you that want to keep on touch afterwards. This the group on Discord. We keep the conversation rolling during the day. BMRA, oh god, Matthew, I feel bad for you, bro. I haven't taken any punches here today. I'm looking at BMRA, looking at a ABCD pattern type of thing on the 1 minute here. A, B, C, and D. This thing's gonna pull back right away now. It seems like the momentum is shifting on from the bull to the bear side. There's somebody sitting on the bid with 12,000 shares at 360. If this thing comes down a little tiny bit, and there's no short sell restriction, so guys are able to set their orders on the bid, so on the way down they can get filled. There's no short sell restriction on AMRX. Shorts are sitting on the bid, waiting for this thing to come down. See somebody, 2 people sitting with 12,000 shares at 360. 2 different market makers here. $360 hits. This one's gonna be filled. It's gonna come right back down right away. 360 already hit. Got the 15-minute time frame. 50 simple moving average sitting at 359. 359. If we come under there, there's really no support all the way down to the 100. We're just sitting at 318. We see somebody really trying to push a decent size order right there. As of right now, I don't really see anything ramping up. See, Penn National Gaming. But it's a casino though. Resorts and casino. I really don't know how that one's going to play out today. I've heard that a few hotels at the city is trying to use the hotels in New York City as hospitals, just in case. It's funny, we had this level at 389. I don't know where we picked this one here. Seems like we had it there for some time. I don't know where exactly 389 was sitting here. 397, 386. Should have been a 15-minute time frame trend line or something like that at 389, but we can see that rejection right here with that inverted hammer to the 1 minute time frame at 390, coming right back down again. ABCD pattern, A, B, right here, C, D, and now moving again to the downside. The 5 minute doesn't look so great, but the 1 minute looks a little bit better though. Right now, just a little bit of consolidation. I'm not too sure about this one. Got a prior high here at 367. Got a wall of sellers at 369. But people stepping in right here, trying to buy this thing up. See it. Orders are going in, trying to buy this thing up. IFMK though, I apologize I didn't answer right away. I've been focusing a lot on this this name here, AMRX. IFMK, we have been looking at this one over the last few days because it's in the interesting sector though. Problem is that it's really not working out too well right now. The sector is the grocery stores that over the last few days have been something really with a lot of how can I say, lots and lots of demand, right? But in the last couple of days, you know, it ramped up. It went all the way almost to $3 right now. It's coming back down and having some swings. And I was actually looking at it this morning, but I didn't really like it so much. Oh my God, BMRA just keeps on dropping though. Just keeps on dropping. This is nuts. AMRX coming down again. And he has a range right out of the open. You can see it trading inside of this range. That 5-minute candle, not the one that's printing right now, but the one that just closed with that doji, shows how much indecision was here to try to determine the right price on this one. And funny thing is that they came out this morning and they were saying, I was reading on the news that this company came out with a possible treatment for the coronavirus, and even with that, it hasn't really moved in a way, like for example comparing to BLPH, which I had right here. But the problem is the BLPH is a little extended though, like it's a little extended. I just, you know, I don't want to chase something like that. It's not like the Evola is back in play. I understand. We're not talking about Evola here. We're talking about the coronavirus. This is a different type of thing. I'm watching MNK though. Again, the problem is that the long wicks that this thing has. Long wicks, it doesn't show me any type of follow through. Blue apron too. It's just not great. Just not great. Okay, that's the reason why BLPH is moving that way. That's actually pretty decent. But I don't want to chase it. That's the thing. I'm concerned now with chasing this one. And I mean, it's coming from all the way from the threes. Like, what's the low of this candle right here when he started printing this thing? 360. You know, I don't want to chase it right now on $22. And right now, I don't know. What's the deal here? Let's hold it again. We gotta wait for it. See where it resumes. The MRX though, we have a prior low of 356. We're printing 356 now. See a couple of people sitting on the bid, 356 and 355. Not a lot of selling. But I think shorts are stepping in right here. We can see some prints of 357. I have a doji now. Question, guys. Is the audio good? Please let me know. To those of you who are there on YouTube, please let me know if the audio is good. Again, I see pen, PENN, ramping up here, 912. It came from 7 today, from 7. But it's a resort and casino type of play. So I don't understand why this thing is actually moving higher. Although if maybe the city or the government is going to use the hotels as hospitals to treat patients. Because other than that, I don't know who will like to go to a hotel right now, a casino. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Twitter has to be talking about BLPH a lot right now. Again, the thing is, a BLPH for me now, it's gonna start coming down a little bit. You know, it took a lot of steam in the morning, in the pre-market session, and also after hours. Right now, it's gonna be pricing in. There's a couple of people that's gonna try to be taking profits here, and that stuff is gonna come into play. So I'm expecting this one to pull back a little bit more prior to having any type of follow through. MBY right back down, 93 cents. If you can hear somebody singing in the background, that's my son. My son is singing in the background. And if anybody watching on YouTube is interested in keeping the conversation rolling on Discord, the link is in the description there. I mean, not in the description. In the chat box, I just put the link there for Discord. APRN keeps on coming down. Market is already pricing in. Okay, watching Apache here. Let's see what we're gonna do. Apache. It looks like bear flag formation. Getting a little bit of resistance right there on the 1 minute. Okay. The MNK is ramping up right here. I really thought OXY was going to be doing better today. Where are you? I'm looking for you. MRX. Okay, got it. Got you. APA. This is not what I'm looking for. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you cannot really short MNK. Just take a long trade on MNK. There's a short sale restrictions, no shares to short. Now it's taking a lot of steam. Not gonna be chasing this one too close to the $2 mark. I gotta look at the daily. Daily right here, and one of the other monitors. What is this resistance right here? $1.88 resistance. $1.88 resistance. $1.88 resistance. Too close to the resistance on the daily. Then we have 198, which is like $2. Too much clutter right there for me. Okay, if it gets on top of that, then we have 255, which is a decent move. 255, again, $0.5 resistance. That's okay. And then we have close to the 100, 373, which is all right. Let me put it right here, 373. Again, before I jump in, yes, Nathan. Before, yes.
Sorry, I
Before I take any trade, I want to know exactly why I should be stepping in and how much and how far am I able to take the trade. As you can see there, there's resistance at 188. They pull back close to there. And then we have other areas, 188, $2 or 198 really, 255, 370 something. What's the trend line? 373, and then $4 and 415. So again, it needs to get on top of $2 for me to be able to be interested in this one. Give me. Give me. Being a dad while trading could be quite something. Congratulations, buddy, on that trade. Being a dad while trading, could be quite something though. He wants his cartoons and I want my things, and he doesn't really care about this anyway, so he's gonna pull me aside. Nowadays, you guys know there's no school, so alright, so MNK getting close to 188 again. Gonna let it push. I see somebody trying to sell 7,000 shares at 190. Another person, 191, 7,000, 190, about 3,000. 10,000 shares of 186 on the bid. Trying to make this come right back down, reject this area right here. Let's see if it rejects the area. Yeah. Okay, rejection. There was somebody at 186. 186 with 10,000 shares. I see somebody right there with 11,000 shares of 180 something. Again, guys, this is very important to know how far you can take the trade. You gotta know where resistance is ahead of you to know exactly what to do. You don't want to get you don't want to be the guy that's buying into resistance. You don't want to be the guy buying into resistance. So that's a decent pullback right there. See, now those people got filled. Those guys got absorbed, but we can see a lot of people, 14 and 15,000 shares sitting on 180. If we hit the 180, gonna come right back down again. 180, gonna come right back down again. That was a hard rejection on the prior resistance on the daily though. Again, it's very, very important not to chase any stocks. This is the reason why I didn't want to, I saw it coming up. So, okay, this is great, but I want to know how far we could take this one. And the daily levels, look at that, 188. Daily levels worked out very, very well. That 188, exactly 188 was the high of that 5-minute candle right there, using a daily level to determine the resistance on this one. There's where we have that rollover or rejection. As you can see there, this is clear evening start formation on the 5-minute time frame. Let's see if this is not going to hold, but it's a clear evening start formation on the 5-minute time frame that was just printed. As a matter of fact, I want to take a little picture here. Based on the daily formation on MNK. A little bit of consolidation. First time around was rejected. This time around could probably break. Let's see where we see people trying to buy. A lot of selling at 183, 183, 185. There's a little bit of selling around there, 183, 185. You know, you can't let these things fool you. Sometimes we give in into emotion. We don't want to miss the trade. We get into FOMO, or if you guys don't know what FOMO is, it's fear of missing out. And you're the one buying into resistance when this thing actually pulls back, and they leave you with the bag. They leave you hanging with the bag. So let me put the picture there on Discord, so you guys can see it for those of you who are on Discord. Wait a second. Didn't I just save the picture? I just saved the picture. What happened? Oh, I see. Right, so we see a lot of hovering consolidation around here. It seems like on the 5 we can be printing bull flag formations with those dojis. I'm not too sure about it though, to be honest, because although we can see a lot of consolidation hovering around the 188, the indecision is pretty strong with doji here and another dragonfly doji here. Now you can see the pullback. For me, MNK Gotta let it run for a little while. I was watching AMRX. AMRX is pulling back again still. I think somebody was just typing something on Discord. What was that you were writing? Okay, so now we just need to know how to see the resistance. What do you mean? Yeah, I have the nipping tool. Thank you. I have the nipping tool. I had the nipping tool from Lenovo thing that comes with the computer. It's fairly easy for me to take a screenshot, but I appreciate that. Again, it's not too difficult though. I just showed you how to determine the resistance. I went back to the daily and I looked at the daily resistance to determine how far this trade on an intraday basis could have gone. I showed you just now that there was resistance on 188 when it was actually ramping up right here around 165 and 175. Started to ramp up. I didn't want to get into the trade without knowing exactly how far I could take the trade. If I would have bought into this thing without having any type of information where the resistance was sitting in a longer time frame, again 15 minutes, this is the reason why I use it, and the daily, I could have bought into this thing and bought this long trade into the resistance and be holding the back right now. This would have been a losing trade. If I would have bought into some sort of breakout that it was having here into resistance, then I will be holding the back. This is the reason why a lot of new traders fail, because they don't know exactly where the resistance is sitting in front of them. It's like you pushing the gas all the way through when you're driving and avoiding the signs that says that there's a curve or a sharp turn in front of you. You need to know that you have to look at the signs to tell you exactly how far and how fast you could drive. If you don't know what's happening in a longer time frame, how can you determine resistance? It was clear there that resistance was sitting on 188 based on not only the 15 minutes, because I didn't go to the 15 minutes. I went straight to the daily. I based my trades a lot into the 15 minutes because I use those things to know where the resistance is sitting ahead. And I try to get an entry using a 1 and a 5 minutes. But again, this is the reason why I don't use like a 15 seconds and this or that type of. It's a lot of noise. It was not gonna show you anything, and you're gonna be holding the bag almost 90% of the time. So again, the resistance there was found on a longer time frame using the daily chart. On a daily, the resistance was sitting at 188. Price came up right to 188, as you can see here, high 188. You can check out on your own computer there. And we had the rejection there. So again, to determine where the resistance is sitting, just got to look at the longer time frame, because a lot of other people, a lot of other traders that know what they're doing, they're actually going to be looking at that to determine where they can actually get out before this thing starts to roll over to the opposite side. Today's being a little tricky. Again, today's Friday though. Fridays sometimes are a little tricky, but I hope that this has given you a little bit of information and has helped you in any way looking at this thing in action in front of us. Okay, getting a little bit of steam on top of the view app here. I am not really too interested in this one because it's too hard. The resistance is too hard. Again, we got resistance of 188 and 198. One thing that I don't like, 198 and $2 right there. It's almost the same thing, true. But being resistance on 198, it shows you clearly on the daily that there's resistance on the whole dollar area. So I'm not gonna take this trade on a long, thinking that I'm gonna take this to 250 if I can clearly see already that it's rejecting 188. If it's not getting to $2, and prior to getting to $2, there's also resistance to 198. So we got 188, 198, $2, and then 250 because resistance was clearly on 255 on the daily also. So this thing it has a lot of resistance. You have to nickel and dime this thing. Now, it is true. If you would have gotten right down here, oh, no problem. But look at this rejection right here, the first place. And so we have a high on this one at 166, 167, and then right here as well, 167. So there's a lot of resistance coming up here. So it's kind of like a little bit of a guessing game with this thing. Seems to be manipulated a little bit. Came right here, rejected this area, came down, and over here rejected the second time, came right back down, printed this candle all the way to 164, and came right back up and then broke. But again, when he broke this first rejection, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, he tested this area. If you don't know that resistance is on 188, you're gonna buy at the break right here, right away, because the market makers are making you believe that this time the break is really going to work, because it rejected 3 times, so they was able to break afterwards, and it ramped up from 167 to 187. So 20-cent move right there for the big rejection right back again. Why? Because there's big resistance at 188. So market makers making you believe, yeah, buy into this breakout here, because if you buy into the breakout, we're gonna go to the moon right here. But unfortunately, that resistance on the daily was actually not a great thing. And the people that didn't really go and take their time to look at the resistance, I can assure you right now, they're holding it back. And they hoping that this thing is going to come right back up, because came down to 167, this area hovering around 167. So let me show you something real quick here. This is how this thing gets so bad. And you get in the hope of coming back. We have a low right here, 166, but it didn't close on the 167. So it came right back up to 168. And then we have another one here that came right back up to 168. It went to a low of 167. So you're thinking, oh, look at the prior resistance is now being support. Even right down here, low 167. And you're thinking 167, that was prior resistance, is going to be support here. Look at this rejection candle right here, a topping candle on the 5. This is probably not going to hold. Let's see what the VWAP is going to do here. But if we get under the 167, this thing is going to come flush down. And the people that bought into this breakout here, holding around this area now, hoping that this is going to be support now, still holding it back. And to determine that one, let me just show or look at where people is actually sitting here on the level 2. See a lot of 171 prints. But remember, the high here was 188. So we can't probably trade in this range here to try to retest 188. I really don't know if we're going to come right back up here, especially with this 5-minute candle. I really don't like it, though. I see somebody sitting on the bid of 171 with 7,000, 8,000 shares there. And then 170, another 7,000 shares sitting at 170. These guys are going to be absorbed. A little bit of buying pressure here, so it seems. A lot of people sitting on the bid. Let's see how many people is going to buy into this little push up here. I gotta tell you though, until it gets on top of the $2, you won't see me buying into this. That's exactly right. That break can trigger a FOMO type of buy-in, make the volume come in, but the big guys that know resistance is up ahead are waiting with their orders right at resistance, so they can be their shorts can be bought right there. The shares that they want to short, you buying into what they want to say, and so pretty much they selling into you. They're selling the shares that you as a newbie, or not you, but I'm saying in general, the new guys want to buy because they're thinking it's a breakout. Meanwhile, they are actually supplying the shares that the new people want to buy into because of FOMO, when they know already resistance is right there. So they are the ones that are supplying the demand that the new people want to buy into. So those type of breaks are being created by FOMO, and they are the ones that are supplying the shares. So they put in their orders right at resistance, on the way up to resistance, supplying the shares that the new people that have no idea resistance is right there want to buy. So they shorting into the buying of the new people. They getting in as a short. They taking the opposite side of your trade, making you believe this thing is going to ramp up when the resistance is right up ahead. And you are giving them all your shares. You're buying into their shorts. They make the price slam right back down. You hold it back. They laughing all the way to the bank. Look at this tapping candle right here on the 5-minute time frame. Again, I'm telling you, this is what I'm telling you. This stuff is just the big guys are manipulating MNK right now. Man, I've been doing this thing for a couple of years already. And I'm not gonna say I don't get fooled though. I'm not. I just I just don't let them fool me like that. See that? Boom. Case closed. Nothing else to say here. And you guys saw it real time. Real time. Taking a picture of the 1-minute time frame here. You guys saw this real time. Amazing. Yeah, man, penny stocks are really tricky. Again, one of the things, if you remember our conversation yesterday, I told you the first thing for me it happens, man. Good thing that you heard it today. You don't get messed up next time around. Look at that support right here. Look at that little bounce right off of the 100 simple moving average on the 1. A little bit of support right here. Again, people that know what they're doing, they're trying to get a little bit of a cover right here. And this is a micro bounce off of the 100 simple moving average support. And then next stop will be on the 5 here, the 50, 144. Expecting that we will see a little bit of a bounce around 150, being the $0.5 support on that area, but we're bouncing off of the 100 right here. What was I saying? Oh, so our conversation yesterday, if you remember, what's your handle? Let me just go back to see it. Starting statter. We were talking on Discord. If you remember yesterday, our conversation, the first thing I do know is what I do not trade. I know what I don't do. By knowing what I don't do, that just leaves me with what I'm good at and what I know how to trade. By the like, if you let's say I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to say anything wrong here. Don't take it the wrong way. But if you're a guy or if you're a gal right now on the stream, and you like a type of chick, and or you like a type of guy, and the type of people that you like is like black hair, blue eyes, whatever, you do know what you like. So you do know what you don't like. Like, you just do know what doesn't get you attracted. And so when you see a person, and I'm just making an example here, please don't take it the wrong way. This is the me too type of time, and so I don't want to take it out of proportion here. But when you look at someone that does not get you attracted, you do know you're not attracted by this type of person, either because they talk too much nonsense, or they just not, you can't comprehend the way that they behave, let's just say. So when you see them, or the type of behavior or whatever, you're just like, I don't get attracted by that. This is just a joke, you know. So when you see them, you're just like, no. And so you know. So by knowing what you don't get attracted to, it's easier for you to find what you really get attracted to. So, and in this talk with me, this was a Bloomberg conversation on a big hedge fund manager. They manage about $1.5 trillion, something like that. And he said that they teach their traders on the fund what not to trade more than what to trade. So they focus more on what they don't do instead of focusing on what they do. If you can determine what you don't do, it's easier for you not to get involved in wrong things. So that stuck with me. Since that day, it's been fairly easy though for me to realize what I'm good at and what I'm not good at and what I shouldn't be doing. So I hope this little conversation type of lesson / topic helped you in any way. Again, I've been doing this for many years now. I'm not gonna say 30 and 20 years. No. I started doing this thing back in 2012. Blew up several accounts, many accounts. But since I started in 2012 to this year, 2020, it's been a couple of years though. I've seen a lot. I think we are about to get under the 100, and if we does right now, how long do we have? Oh no, I just thought we were about to close that 5-minute candle to print what it looked like a bear flag pattern in the 5-minute time frame, but right now we still have a little bit of time to run here. Let me see APA, MNK, putting MNK right here. I think we're printing a bear flag pattern right here on the 5. I'm guessing the audio is good though. Please let me know if you guys can Thank you for letting me know. Alright, so I'm scanning. Okay, I see APA here. I missed this APA trade yesterday. Right now looking decent, but it's a little extended on the 1. It's coming up to the 50 simple moving average though. Probably higher on the 15, 525. I'm gonna put a trend line on this one, 525 right here, 525. I haven't taken any trades here today yet. Jesus, not good. I'm not making any money, but not losing money is better than making money though. We are in the business of opportunity, and we gotta preserve capital though. If we don't have the capital to trade with, then we can't trade. Remember that one though. Yeah, look at that pullback right here. Oh God, what kind of day we're having today? MNK printing a bear flag pattern under the BUAB. Why don't I have a BUAB here? Why don't I have a BUAB here? Come on now. MNK printing a bear flag pattern on the 5-minute time frame under the BUAB. Under the BUAB. APA pulling back with an evening star formation on resistance. Rolling over right back down to 507. Topping candle on the 5. Holy smokes, what in the world's going on here? Now I gotta say though, where's AMRX was very clean, right out of the gates as a short. Right now it's too cluttered, too much nonsense going on, and you can't even short this one. So I missed the opportunity for the short on MARX. Now there's not even short sale restriction. You just can't short it. If you want to short this thing, you have to call in and get a locate. They're gonna charge you for the locate. All right. Pen, shooting star, what? Shooting star formation on the 5. Pen, shooting star formation on the 5. Just gotta say, I've been in the house for a couple of days already. I wish I, if I go out of the house, even if it's like to pump gas, my wife makes me come through the basement, take off all my clothes, put them in the dryer, give it 40 minutes on high heat, and then go straight to the bathroom and take a shower. She won't even let me into the rooms without doing that. Like, I have to shower once I get, like, even if I get out to take out the garbage, I have to do that. And if I get out, like, look at my mask here. I think you guys saw the picture yesterday. Look, she made this mask for me. I posted a picture yesterday on the group, which is kind of funny. I think I posted it on Instagram and Twitter and stuff. I got the mask here and everything else. It's kind of being funny type of days that we're living here. Because preventing other people from losing money. I don't. Let me see if I have a. I don't know if I have a PayPal though. I do have a PayPal, but I don't know how I haven't set that up kind of thing. Well, um, to be honest with you, YouTube is not really paying me any money. Um, for them, they changed all the rules, and as of right now, I'm still under the 1,000 subscribers that they require for you to get the like any type of payment from them, and you need to have like 4,000 hours. And as of right now, honestly, I only have like 2,000 hours of reproduction of people watching videos and live streams. So I only have about 500 subscribers, and also 2,000 hours out of the 4,000. So I'm really kind of like halfway there to receive any sort of financial payment from YouTube. Yeah, yeah. Most of the companies though, they have the processing, um, payment processing type of thing. And I have used PayPal in the past, so I don't never paid attention to that though. Like I don't know how much really they charge me. I have used Stripe, but Stripe is different. That's like they charge you 2% for credit card and payment processing. That I know up front that they do that. PayPal, on the other hand, I really have no idea how PayPal really works. The other day I was selling, which I still do have. I just haven't like I haven't promoted or nothing really. Um, Building up the course, and for like people that want to take the course, and I was selling it, but nobody wanted to buy it, so it seems. And especially nowadays with this coronavirus type of thing, even if I try to promote it now, people probably gonna send me to hell if I try to do something like that. Yeah, I could that could be something that could really be done. I have several playlists, but yeah, most definitely that will be something that it will be convenient. Look at APA here. Watching APA. Now, one thing that I was thinking, and I don't know if you guys are interested or anybody, maybe on Discord or here, I was trying to set up a little group, which is I've been asking if you guys want to take classes and go through the Q&A session. I was a couple of months, and Buddy and some other people, you guys have been here for some time, and Matthew and all of you guys. Been doing this since 2015. I stopped for a little bit of time because there was a health issue in the family, and I had to stop. And then I came back. When was that? Last year on May, I think it was, and I started streaming and started putting videos out again. I was just taking swings. I was in day trading. I came back last year, and so that's why the YouTube is kind of halfway. And I was doing nightly scanning. We were scanning every single day, 5 days a week at night, like 8 o'clock at night, and we were doing some Q&A session. Now, if anybody's interested into like Q&A and classes at night, maybe 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I don't know, the best time that will be possible, we can do that. And I will run a private stream on YouTube into tradescolony.com, so that way we can do it there. I probably will not open it to the public. Like, I will probably open it to the public, I'm saying, but if I do that, I will run it through the website, and you guys can watch it there anyway without any issues. But I will just run the link private on YouTube, but it will run openly in public on traderscolony.com. Give me a second. Let me open the door for this dog here. And for you guys that want to tell me something about my shirt, that you saw the shirt on a picture yesterday on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yes, it's the same shirt. I really don't care. I'm home, quarantine. What do you want me to do? I just saw the shirt, I put it back on. I really don't care about that kind of stuff. I mean, like, if Mark Zuckerberg and Steve Jobs used to wear the same clothes for everything, nobody complains about it, I really don't care. Why would I be complaining about that kind of stuff? Oh, what's your time zone though? Oh, is nighttime right now on your end? Another thing that I was thinking about is also running, and give me some feedback here. Give me some feedback here if you guys don't mind. I'm just asking questions, and I would like some feedback from you guys on Discord and on YouTube. I was also thinking, especially thinking about the same kind of issue with the time zone problem. I was thinking about doing the classes based on probably questions that everybody has that you could probably submit, and I can probably do the classes with the topics that you guys need help with, and I can make the videos, put it on YouTube again, but then store it on YouTube on this YouTube server, but you can watch it on traderscolony.com. On that sense, being honest here, just give me feedback. It will be a small subscription on a monthly basis, something like maybe $49.99 per month. I will be doing the scanning, I'll be doing classes, and I will be putting all of that information for anybody that wants to watch it. It will be stored on traderscolony.com. If for $49.99 for in everything included. So just give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know if that will work or not. We can do some Q&A. Every time I go live on Q&A session, I leave it there stored on the server, so anybody that will come back afterwards can actually watch the classes. Even if it's not live, they can probably watch the classes. And again, if you need help, you can send me a topic. You can tell me what the topic is, what you need help with, and I can create the videos, the content, the classes tailored to the problems and store it on the website, so that way you can come back and watch it later. Again, being honest, it will be like $49.99 a month, a whole month. That's kind of like $1.10 per day, which is like a cup of coffee type of thing. And you can watch the classes and have access to all the content. Again, I'm just asking for feedback here. Please let me know if that will be something that you think people will be interested in, because that's something else that we can also do. Again, the reason why I'm saying that is because me putting my time into teaching what has taken me about 8 years to learn and do it. I've been doing this here, what I'm doing today with you guys, for since last May, and I haven't charged a dime, right? Now, if I go deep into teaching classes, I guess it could be a little fair to get at least some sort of little compensation for my time. We can give classes maybe at least 3 times a week. I can do the scanning at night. I can post the content or the stocks that I think will be a good idea at night. Again, I'm gonna do the scanning on the weekends for you guys to receive the free swing trade watch list every weekend. And the ideas I'm thinking, watching APA here come up to 525, but it's too close to the 50 simple moving average, so I think we're gonna reject that area right back down. Again, I'm just asking for feedback, guys. So if you guys can let me know what you guys are thinking, I will appreciate that. Oh no, 40 no. So I'm just asking for feedback on that idea about the classes. I think there is a lot of people that can actually take advantage of the classes. And again, $49.99 a month is really not. I think I don't know. It's really not a lot of money. Like saying buy a course for $3,000 type of thing. Again, for whoever pays that little subscription type of thing, we'll be receiving all of the content, all content for free, all access to everything. And again, you can send me a topic of what you have problems with, and I can create a video or a little class to go into that, fixing the issue. And even if you can't watch it live, anyhow, I know what you having problems with. I can create the content, archive it on the website, and you can come back and watch it later. Again, that's ideas that I'm thinking of. If you guys can give me feedback in regards to what you guys are thinking. And again, I think $49.99 is not really steep price, kind of, because I think people will be able to afford like $1.10. Wait, what? Let me just do the math here. Try to do the math. What will be $49.99 a month divided by 30 days? Yeah, and I apologize. I'm gonna use the calculator here because I'm not a mathematician, but I think it should be about $1.10, something like that. $49.99 divided by 30 days. It'll be $1.66 a day. So it's like you're drinking a cup of coffee, receiving classes throughout the whole month with $1.66. Let's see. APA, MNK. Again, there's no, you don't have to compromise. It's just an idea that I've been thinking of, and you don't have to compromise. It's not obligated or nothing. It's just that I'm gonna be I'm thinking of putting classes and all that kind of stuff out there. Again, it should be $1.66 per day. Where is BLPH is halted again. We got HEPA on the move here. I don't know what the news are, but let me just take a look here. Seems like APA is gonna roll back down again. Carnival's going higher. That's just quite something. Leisure. Why is this thing moving higher? We gotta find out the news here. Okay, so I don't really see the news here on CCL. I don't know why CCL is ramping up this way. No idea where CCL is ramping up the way it's moving higher. See, it's halted here. PRN coming down. APR coming down. No shares to short on HEPA. No shares to short on HEPA. Vision 329, HEPA 329. We broke the prior resistance at 251. 251 HEPA. Watching HEPA here. Can go right back to 329, 329. CCL coming down. Resume trading. CCL coming down. We got HEPA, APA, Apache. CCL coming down hard though. Yeah, those are the guys on MNK. They have a, I don't know how large their chat room is, but it's, yeah, it's called MNK. It's My Investment Club, something like that. They have a little bit of a following. They have a little bit of a following though. Sometimes those rooms, they, you know, there's a lot of people on the same room watching the same stock. When the volume comes in, you know, kicks the price up. But there's a lot of trading rooms out there though. But nowadays, you know, when you said scanners, the scanners, your scanners could be set up almost in the same way that a lot of other people can be. Are you still holding Y10? HEPA. So you have 30,000 share sitting at 250. 30,000 share buy and sitting at 250 on HEPA. Topping candle here. 1 minute time frame. HEPA ramping up. HEPA going to the $3 mark. 329 high. Yeah, that could be pretty painful. That could be quite painful though. Watching HEPA here. 275 high. Topping candle. Shooting star formation on the 5 minute time frame. Pulling back real quick. Wrapping fast. It's a nice reverse on the 1 minute time frame on HEPA. Resistance at 329 on HEPA. 329. It's looking like weird prints on the ask on HEPA. Very weird prints on the ask on HEPA. Watching HEPA though. CCO all the way down. What's up, Sean? What's up, Sean? I hope you're doing okay, man. This area is being really cluttered here. A lot of clutter right here in this consolidation area on the HEPA. I think we're gonna roll back. I don't like this area here as of right now. We have a little bit of consolidation there. I'm looking a little bit of resistance around this area though. I think we're gonna roll back down again right here. Roll back down again here. There you go. There you go. We have an airliner on the move. Azul. I have no idea which company this one is. kind of weird. Azul. Azul. It's an airliner. It's an airliner here. You go with HEPA there. Huge drop. Huge drop on HEPA. So a little bit of volume right here. People covering their short positions right here. Meow, meow. Guys, if you hear my son singing in the background, he's next to me right now singing the meow song. Looks like we're gonna have a bear flag pattern. Bear flag pattern right here on HEPA. Coming down now. Bear flag pattern. On a 1 minute time frame. Pen coming down, APA coming down. Down onto the view app. Yes, yes, Papa. Yes, 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 yes.
Let's watch. Hey, watch. Hey, watch. Don't you have it? It's a Mickey Mouse. It's a Mickey Mouse. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. It's an API.
Let's go.
Help us on top of the view app. Setting up for follow through move under the 50 simple moving average on the 1 minute time frame. It's an MNK. Bouncing off of the 50 simple moving average MNK. Little manipulated, we can see right here reversal when he was printing couple of dojis right here on the 1 minute time frame. Came down with that hammer right here, doji, setting up another doji, and then reversal right back up on top of the 50 simple moving average on the 5 towards 165, 167. Prior resistance 167. Are you guys been in quarantine in your houses, or are you guys not paying attention to what's going on at all? Are you guys going out? Are you guys not going out? How's things by your house? Do you see people out? Are they not paying attention to what the authorities are saying? Hoping you guys are doing okay. How are you guys doing nowadays with all these things that are happening? That's always a good idea, trying not to run out of toilet paper. My wife, about a week or so ago, bought on, I think, RiteAid.com, and we are receiving a delivery sometime, I don't know when. She bought a lot of medicine and that toilet tissue online, and they sent out a notification yesterday that we'll be receiving that sometime, I don't know when. But it's like a 16 pack, a 16 bundle, and we bought prior to all of this run of tissue products or paper products. We were able to buy some of that, and I went to Target a couple of days ago, and I was able to find paper towels. We were down to one roll of paper towels at home, and I was able to find paper towels in Target. And although it had Nathan, get down. Although they had a limit, one per customer, the guy that charged me at the register he said that it was okay. I took 5 rolls of a 2-pack, so I took 10 rolls of paper towels. So we have plenty of paper towels now, and so we have some tissue coming in as well over the next couple of days. Come. Yeah, Mickey Mouse. Here. So we have that, and we should be safe for some time, you know. Close to midday now. Volume's dried out a little bit here. Market is, let me see how the market is right now. Overall market is doing Nathan. I know. Go, please. Go watch Mickey Mouse. Go. Overall market here is 20,000, up 354%. Hey, get down. So I apologize about that. Stock influence that I'm keeping track on, man. I don't listen to Twitter. I have to tell you that up front. I don't listen to Twitter. I've been doing this for too long for me to be paying attention to all the talking heads on Twitter. I find out about the news later. I see what's popping on my scanners. I look at it. If I like it, good. If I don't like it, okay. But I don't let people's opinions on Twitter influence my trading. I've been doing this for too long for me to be influenced by somebody's idea on Twitter. Everybody has an idea. Everybody has a mouth, and everybody want to open it about their own ideas. I don't let that influence. Again, going back to what I'm saying, I know what I do. I know what I don't do. I look at a stock that's popping on my scanner. I look at it. I know if I want to trade it or not, and that's what I do. I don't let people's opinions, especially on Twitter. I don't let people on Twitter determine. No, I don't do hype, man. I don't do hype. If it's gonna be hyped, it's gonna be hyped by the news, not by somebody talking on Twitter. I don't want to be the one, the guy that's be holding the bag. I don't know if you've been involved in that, but I have been involved in that in the past. When I started, I was listening to everybody on Twitter. I don't do that no more. That was back in 2012, 2013. I don't do that no more, though. I know what I'm doing. The first thing I know what I'm doing is I know what I don't do. Again, that's the same conversation again. I know what I don't do. I know what I'm not attracted to. I'm not attracted to talking heads on Twitter. I have scanners set. I know what I'm looking for on my scanners. I see them. I look for resistance and support. I know if I like it or I don't like it. And I go with my areas of support and resistance based on what I know that I can take advantage of. I don't do hype stocks on Twitter. I don't do boiler rooms. I don't do promotions. I don't do pump and dumps. I don't do none of that kind of stuff. Well, the dividend you have to be holding the stock long trend. I mean long term. With the dividend, you pay less taxes. Give me a second here. But if I know what I'm doing trading, I can make more money in a shorter period of time versus waiting for a dividend. Because waiting for a dividend is more kind of like investing for cash flow. You're getting a payment in return for you holding a stock. They paying you interest on your money. And the difference on when it comes to trading, you only go for capital gains. But if you go for the dividend, you're getting cash flow and the taxes are different because you're in a different tax bracket, tax code when it comes to capital gains or cash flow. Yeah, if you go for the hype though, like for pump and dump and people telling you on a chat room, basically on Twitter, where they're gonna be buying or selling, the issue with that is that you're gonna be buying into their selling. Because by the time somebody posts something on Twitter, they already have made the trade. And so you're gonna be coming in. It's the same type of thing when you have like text alerts by somebody. because by the time the text alert goes to you, they already sold out, and everyone in the following is buying at the spot where this guru is selling, and you're gonna be taking the trade, or you're gonna be taking the shares that he's selling into all of the following. So there's no way that the guru will actually kind of lose money, you know. Again, when it comes to dividend, you have to wait for a little bit of time for them to pay you for the amount of money that you put into the company. So it's like paying you interest on your money because you're investing. When you're trading, you're taking a position using a company's asset, let's say the stock of a company, a paper, with the hope of selling the same thing with a higher price if you long, or a lower price if you're short. But the capital gains, now when you do that, you're going in for capital gains versus what they're gonna send you with the cash flow, the payment, direct payment for the money that you provided to the company for that company to create something that they actually going to use. When you're a trader, you're just getting advantage of the volatility and buying something that a company is issuing to the public with the hopes of selling it for a bigger profit. It's just the same thing as going to a produce area, or let's say a supermarket, and buying a supermarket, let's say 99 cents a pound tomato, and selling it to somebody outside of the supermarket that needs it for $1.50 a pound. So you're just making 50 cents by the pound. It's just the same concept. You're taking something with the concept of selling it for a higher price or making a profit, regardless if you're long or short. Give me a sec. Guys have any question? Not necessarily though. Google and Apple don't always go up only all the time. Those are high beta names. They're gonna move with the overall market. And it really depends on the kind of news that they have and the dividends are. Those are strong companies though. Those are pretty strong companies. But I don't. The problem is that for you to trade those names like Google, Apple is not so high of a high price name, but not so high compared to Google. You have to tie up a lot of capital to get one share, or you take one share of app like Google, try to tie up $2,000 almost in 2 shares. For what? To make $30? You create? Not. I'm not saying that, but I'm not gonna do that. If I'm going for capital gain, I want to get capital gains on a quick basis. I'm not gonna be like holding $3,000. You look at the percentage gain right there. You tie up $2,000 worth of your capital to make $30. What's that about? I think you can get a better return on your money. That's all I'm saying. So no, I don't focus on Google or Apple. Those institutions do. I'm not trying to be an institution here. If you're gonna trade, it's not that the return is too low, but for example, let me just pull on Google here. Hold up. Which is actually Alphabet. I think they changed. See, I don't even know. Let me just write it here. Alphabet. Like, you take 2 shares, right? Let's just say of Google. 2 shares is $2,200 for 2 shares, right? And so look at the range here. We had a low of 104, went to 109. You're talking about $5 move. $5 move. On 2 shares, you're gonna make $10. $10 on that little bit of a range here. So you're telling me that you're gonna try to tie up $2,200 to make $10. That makes really no sense. Even like, for example, if you look at the low of this one here, 1103, high here 1115. Talking about what? $12 per share. You're talking about, okay, $25, let's just say. So you're tying up $2,200, almost $2,300 to make $25. That makes no sense. Why would I do that? Like, I don't want to put, like, there is a $5 stock, $10, $20 stock that will allow me to buy 2 shares, spending $40, and with the chance of making a trade to make $25, $20, tying up less capital compared to Google. So yeah, no, I'm really not interested in trading Google at all. Now, the trading platform I'm using now, and that's the one that you see there, and that's a charting platform. I don't trade through TC2000. I find that TC2000 is very good for charting the charts, but also I find that TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is good. I like TC2000 better, but I don't trade through TC2000. That's just for charting. Although they do offer the trading services, I don't use them as a trading provider. I do, on the other hand, use DOS for trading. DOS Pro. That's what I use for trading. TC2000 just for charting. I'd rather pay a little bit of a commission though to get my executions fast. DAS is really fast when it comes to, for example, look, I'm looking at MNK right now. I'm gonna be posting a picture on Discord so you can go and take a look up how I this is how my computer looks right now. Let me just take a screenshot here, send it over to you with MNK. I'm gonna be posting it on Discord so you can see how I set up my computer to trade. MNK sample. I'm storing the picture here. So let me just go to Discord and type in send the how my MNK sample. What's the symbol? MNK, 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 MNK. Okay. That's how my setup really looks right now. That's how I trade. See, the charting platform is there. TC2000, the black one. Now the one with the different color, kind of light color with all of the different colors in level 2 is what I use is DAS. 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 DAS Pro. Because I get faster executions, although I pay a ACN fee. I can go directly to the exchanges, and I don't have to wait for a market maker to get me fill. When I use TD Ameritrade, I have to do that. When I use TC2000, I have to use that. When I use, for example, I think E-Trade, I never use E-Trade, but E-Trade is pretty much the same thing. Robinhood, Webull, all of those guys, they have to, you have to wait a couple of more minutes for your orders to get filled. Although, again, it's probably a 10 to 15 to 20 second delay compared to DOS. But when you're trading size, the time there, it's actually 1 to 2 pennies a day when you're trading size. Makes a lot of difference, though. Makes a lot of difference. I think they do have a demo. They give you access. If you put in like your information, you go to my website and you put the download your email or something. They're gonna allow you to download the platform, and they're gonna give you some free time for you to kind of tweak the platform a little bit. I think I have used it as a demo in the past, and then I decided that I was going to get I was gonna get the how do you call it, a membership. So I pay every month. Now the cheapest membership though is $9.99 a month with them, so it's actually not bad at all. I don't have that one. I have the one in the middle, which is $29.99 a month. So this one $9.99. There's another $29.99, and there's another one for like $79.99. Yeah, $79.99. I find that with the $29.99, which is the gold, I do everything that I need to do. No, because DAS is used by, it depends on your broker though. Like for example, interactive brokers use DAS. And for example, there's a lot of other brokers out there that use DAS. And I just wanted to start a small account challenge, which I've been talking about for a little bit of time. I do have IB, but as of right now, I started a small account, which I haven't talked about it in the last few days, but yeah, I started a small account this week, trying to kind of challenge myself to see how far I can get it in this market. So I have a small account, and I funded the account that I opened last year on CMEG. So CME Elite Group, CMEG, I opened an account last year with them, and I just funded the account. The funds just cleared this week. So DAS, they have also DAS, and for example, there were some people using DAS is also used by Short Trader, which is no longer Short Trader, and I think it's like T1 Trading or something like that. I have no idea. And some other brokers that use the trading platform. Again, it's just powered by the trading platform to send your orders directly to the exchanges. But all of the accounts, all of the funds, and everything are still managed by your broker. It's just that you're sending the order to the exchanges through DOS, which is like between you and the exchanges. With the market maker, they have to take your order. They have to try to set somebody that wants to get your shares filled and then sent to the exchanges. With DOS, it's like a direct access. That's why they call it direct market access broker, because they give you straight line. It's like a pipe that connects in between the two channels, nobody in between. Okay, that's pretty much the thing. So you pay a little fee depending on the amount of shares that you putting through, but you get your shares and your orders directly to the exchanges, and you don't have any type of delay. So I rather do that, because that makes me my fills get a little bit faster compared to a lot of other people using Robinhood or the other type of things. Now, I do have an account that I swing trade with. Let me just specify here. Swing trade. For the swing trades, I don't use DOS. I use TD Ameritrade. Now, when it comes down to that, if it's swing trading, I really don't care about the fills to being 15 to 20 second delay, because I'm going to be holding for some days. So when it comes to that, I don't care, because it's still going to be holding. And now that there's free commissions, for me, TD Ameritrade, again, Thinkorswim is actually a great platform. Have you seen Thinkorswim though? Have you ever seen that platform before? And I'm gonna send you pictures of my other computer so you can see the other platform. I don't know if you ever seen it. I have two computers though. That's why. And both of the computers, one of them, it's now when it comes down to that one though, I just sent out the picture to Discord. This one is free. You don't have to pay. Okay? And it's very robust. It's excellent. Honestly, I have to say. I was using Thinkorswim for the majority of my years as a charting platform and for swing trading. They have decent scanners, better set for swing trading than day trading, but day trading I also find very good opportunities there too. I've been using them since like 2014. I started using TC2000 back in like June or July last year. So I've been using TC2000 for less than a year. But Thinkorswim, I've been using them for like since 2013, something like that. Very good platform though. Very good platform. It has a little lag sometimes compare with TC2000, but maybe the lag will be 1 to 2 seconds. So again, the platform is very, very robust, very robust. It gives you level 2, which TC2000 doesn't give you, and you don't have to pay a membership. The platform is actually for free, and now with no commissions, it's actually a good fit though. I actually do recommend it. So listen, if you wanna start by getting your feet wet before paying or whatever, you can get the demo for TC2000. Sure. Um, you could give it a shot. You could go to my website tradescolony.com. You can go to the download form, whatever, and they're gonna take you to the download whatever thing, and you can try that demo. But you're not gonna find level 2 and time and sales on TC2000. TC2000 is great for charting, scanning, and all the things. They have a very robust platform, but when it comes to a complete set of things that you can find, Thinkorswim is amazing because you can have scanners, you can have data from like the market, the job reports, and dividends, and the sectors. You can scan for sector stocks in the same sector, and you can add a lot of different things there. And again, it's for free, so you don't have to worry about paying a membership. And I'm not getting paid by Thinkorswim or TD Ameritrade to promote their platform at all. I'm just doing it because I use it. I still use it though. I have 2 computers. The first one, you already saw the picture. I trade out of this one mainly because this is day trading, and I stream out of this one. So I run 2 things only in this computer. That's the only 2 things I do here: DOS and TC2000. Also the trading streaming platform that I have to run to connect to YouTube. That's the only thing. And my other computer right here on the right hand side, then I use all of the social media, all the YouTube, all the video editing, and I run not TC2000, Thinkorswim through that one because that's a swing trading there, and that's a little bit slower pace type of thing. So I don't care. But I divide my computers in my. I don't know if you've seen pictures of my trading setup, but I have 5 32-inch laptops, and I mean not laptops, 5 32-inch screens hanging, and 2 laptops. So I have 7 monitors all together. And so I divide my trading setup in different ways so I can go back and forth and watch the whole market. And as I trade, as I watch Twitter, as I watch the live stream, I manage the live stream on YouTube, I do all of that kind of stuff. And for me, it comes really in handy having all of this space to do that. For the ones that have not liked the stream, I will appreciate if you do like the stream so that way YouTube knows that people like the content that I'm putting out. and so that way they can treat me well. Again, I'm not getting paid by YouTube, nothing at all, but at least they kind of promote my channel a little bit more to more people, and at some point I can get to the 1,000 subscribers that I currently still don't have. So I appreciate if you guys want to do that. Guys, bear with me for a second. I'll be right back in a second here, okay? Just bear with me for a minute. Gonna stand up from the computer. Just a minute. I'll be right back. Hold up. Take care, man. I'll see you later. I'll be right back, okay? What's happening? I'm back here now. Guess I'm gonna cut the stream here. For those of you online, I'm gonna go into something though. It'd be a good idea. Take a little break and then come back a little later in the afternoon. So I will see you guys a little while. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Happy trading though. I might come back later. Like I'm gonna be around here a little bit later to maybe get an opportunity. Maybe in the afternoon. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But for now, I'm gonna take a step back, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and a happy weekend though. Take care, guys.